What if I told you that you could own a piece of Apple? Oh, or Disney, or whatever your favorite company is. Not work for them, own part of them. And every time they make money, you make money too. That's what investing in stocks means. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how it works in a way that actually makes sense. By the end of part 1, you'll understand what stocks are and why they grow. In part 2, I'll show you exactly how to buy your first stock. Let's do this. A stock is a tiny piece of ownership in a company. Think of it like this. Imagine you and 3 friends start a lemonade stand together. You each own 1/4 of the business. If the lemonade stand makes $40 in profit, you each get $10. That's your share. Now imagine that company is Apple instead of a lemonade stand. And instead of for owners, there are billions of tiny pieces of ownership called shares. When you buy 1 share of Apple stock, you own a tiny piece of Apple. You're a part owner. If Apple does well and makes more money, your share becomes more valuable. If Apple does badly, your share loses value. That's a stock, it's ownership. And some companies even pay you cash just for owning their stock. It's called a dividend. Apple pays a small dividend every few months, a few cents per share. It's not much per share, but it adds up over time, especially if you reinvest it. And here's the cool part. You can buy and sell these shares. If you think a company is going to do well in the future, you buy their stock. If it goes up in value, you can sell it later for more than you paid. That's how people make money in the stock market. Here's the big question. Why do stocks go up in value? Because companies grow. They make better products. They sell to more customers. They make more profit. Let's say you invested $100 in Apple 10 years ago. Today, that $100 would be worth over $1,000. You multiplied your money by 10 just by owning it and waiting. And here's something cool. You don't have to buy a whole share. Most brokerages let you buy fractional shares. That means you can invest $5 in Apple and own a tiny fraction of 1 share. You don't need hundreds of dollars to start. You can start with whatever's in your save jar. But here's the important part. Stock prices go up and down every single day. Some days Apple's stock goes up, some days it goes down. But over the long term, over years and decades, the stock market has always gone up on average. Remember that 10% number from video 2? That's the average return of the stock market over the last 100 years. That's why stocks are such a powerful way to grow your save jar money. Now let's talk about risk. Because stocks aren't guaranteed to make money. Risk 1. You can lose money. If you buy a stock and the company does badly, your stock goes down in value. You could lose some or all of your money. That's why you never invest money you need soon. Only invest money from your save jar that you won't need for years. Risk 2. The market goes up and down. Some years, the stock market goes up 15 or 20%. Some years, it goes down 10 or 20%. In 2022, the stock market dropped almost 20%. If you had $1,000 invested, it felt like you lost $200. A lot of people panicked and sold, but the people who held on over the next 2 years, the market came roaring back. Their $1,000 was worth more than ever. This has happened over and over throughout history. In 2008, the market crashed almost 40%. People were terrified. But if you invested $1,000 at the very worst moment of the 2008 crash and just held it, by today, that $1,000 would be worth over $8,000. The key is time. If you invest for 5, 10, 20 years, the ups and downs average out. You end up with that 10% average growth. But if you need your money next month, stocks are risky. Don't invest money you'll need soon. One more thing, once you invest, don't check the price every day. Seriously, the stock market goes up and down constantly. If you check every day, you'll stress yourself out over normal ups and downs. Check once a month. Remember, this is long-term money. Let it grow. So now you know what stocks are, why they grow, and the risks you need to understand. In part 2, I'm going to show you exactly how to buy stocks as a kid, what accounts you need, what to actually buy, and the platforms your parents can help you use. Watch part 2 right now to learn how to make your first investment. See you there.